We're on pages 134 and 135, and this whole week, which is a short week because we have no school on Friday, we're going to really go through two things. We're really going to nail this in social studies. The first is a line graph. The second is a bar graph. So we're going to introduce you to line graphs today, and both of them are on page 134 and 135. In fact, we'll be on these two pages all week, but today we're just going to focus on line graph. This is a line graph. Now, two things when you talk about line graphs and bar graphs is that you're going to see a couple things. Number one, you're going to see a line going up and down. Then you're going to see a line going left and right. And all of them have data or information that's incredibly vital because, as you can understand here, these numbers going from 0, 10, 20, all the way up to 90 are the produce sales in thousands. That's another important thing is that title there. You got to have that title in order to know what you're even talking about. And then, of course, you can probably tell they don't really need to label these. Or, excuse me, I tell you what it is because you know these are the months and these are the years, right? So you can probably guess that line graphs really are good for different things, just like we have here, like sales. Information that you need to find out, okay, how much are we selling this month and how much that month and so on and so forth. Let's see where we're at. And so as you can see here, this dot in October 2019 is right in between the 30 and 40. And you guys can decipher that, well, about 35,000 in sales of produce. That's a lot of sales. But look at November. Went up here. It's a little over the 60. You can see here, just like kind of like using our grid map knowledge. You can see, okay, this is November, and it's just above the 60. So let's say 62, 63,000 in sales, right? And you can see, oh, December it dipped down, and then a little bit up in January, a little bit up, way down in March. That was a bad month. And then, hey, we're getting up to June, and you can see it kind of go up and down. And that's what a line graph really shows you. Here's another example. This guy just wants to keep track of his push-ups that he does, okay? He's really trying to get buffed up and everything. And again, notice on this scale, which is called the y-axis, goes up and down. That has a different number, and you can see, oh, it's labeled number of push-ups. Okay, now you know. All right, and then you have the days of the week here, right? So look at Sunday. He's feeling really strong, and he drank his chocolate milk, no doubt. He got 25 push-ups. But on Monday, oh man, it went to 15. But Tuesday back up to 25, and Wednesday, whoa, what happened Wednesday? 5. Thursday up to 10. Friday, come on, lazy guy, what's he doing on Friday? But Saturday he got back up to 20. Now maybe Friday was a scheduled day off, so it should be picking on him, huh? But at any rate, this is a good way to show data. It doesn't always have to be sales. It can just say, okay, how did I do this week? How did I do? And you can see that with the beauty of a line graph. Now here again, we're going back to things sold. Here's some muffins. We can have the number here, and you can see this line shows the muffins sold on the day of the week. Again, right here, Monday, in between the 4 and the 6, so that must be 5, right? There you go. And then you can see, okay, Tuesday a little bit more, up to 6. Wednesday only 5. Man, sit up there all day and only sell 5 muffins. But look, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, going up, up, up. And that's what a line graph will show you. This is your assignment. It is in your paper packet. And again, what I love about this line graph is it has the title. It has the y-axis. The y-axis is just a big fancy pants term for the line that goes up and down like this. And then this one is called the x-axis. That's the bottom one that goes left and right. All good information, which you all got to know. You got to look at the title, what the y-axis is, and what the x-axis is, so you understand how to read the data or the information. So you look, okay, this is the number of people in a store, and this is the time that they were in the store. And without even knowing if it's a question on, you can see the peak time, the time when most people there are at 1 o'clock, and the times when the least amount is right when they open and right when they close. Huh? So in other words, answer the question, what's a line graph about? Don't just say lines and numbers. You got to actually know, and that's where you got to look at the titles and the Y and X axis and understand what's going on. Number 2, what's the busiest time of day at the store? 3, at what time does business start to slow down? What time does it start to go down? 4, about how many people are in the store when it opens? 5, about how many people in the store at 2:30 p.m.? Now look, there's 2, there's 3. 2:30 must be right here. What number is that? 6, what's the greatest number of people in the store? And 7, what's the least number of people in the store? You don't have to love line graphs, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about bar graphs. I kind of enjoy it. I just like looking at the data and figuring out what it is and all that stuff. Again, maybe it's not your favorite. I enjoy them. We're going to talk about bar graphs tomorrow, and then we're going to kind of recap both line graphs and bar graphs for Wednesday and Thursday. But today, we're on line graphs. Lord's blessings to you guys as you praise the Savior.